you bring it back, Lance?
No.
No, copy that.
It's out of my hands, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hands. You can never take away the power of my soul.
Okay, Kimmy, we need to keep working all 4 tyres, please. Keep working all 4.
Yes, I'm doing all the time. We don't have to remind them to check them.
It's out of my hands.
Nicely here. Here we go. Yeah, good. Beautiful.
The power of my soul.
Yeah. Oh, everything's working. Beautiful. Beautiful! Fantastic! You've done it, mate! Brilliant! Hey, check it out. Real quick before I start this, like, fully. I am 13 subscribers on YouTube from 501. If I make it to 501, that means if somebody just decides to leave when I hit 500 and F me, I won't get effed. So 13 subscribers is what I need for my YouTube channel. And then I'll be eligible for some type of like mild monetization or something like that. Don't worry, it won't make me rich. So if there's 13 of you out there, or if you got friends that want to like help a small streamer like get to that next level, at least on YouTube, because it's like the fucking hardest thing to do. It's taken 9 years now. Please subscribe, like, put me up the algorithm. Find some of my comments on YouTube. Put those up on the algorithm. We just need 13 to get to 501. 13! It's so not many. Uh-oh. I have a little St. Patrick's Day surprise here that I'll be wearing. Whoa. The wolf girl wouldn't take it to school. Sorry. Microphone's not in the right place. Wolf girl wouldn't take it to school, so I got it here. Let's start the show. Let's start the show, man. What we got here? Hi. Make sure you subscribe. And you heard my little thing that I was saying. We're 13 from 501. At 501, we will be eligible to take surveys. So I will be able to manipulate the things that you like and the things that come to your algorithm. Doesn't that sound like fun? Doesn't that sound like fun? I'm doing a good job anyway. I deserve it, y'all. Well, not on YouTube anymore. I used to be on here every day. I'm not. I'm only on here when I feel like Gran Turismo has got something for me. It has something for me today. That stupid fuel mileage race, right? The world's at war over oil, and Gran Turismo decides to come out on the 5 for 5 with a fucking fuel mileage race. It's kind of an asshole move, but hey, you know, I'm going with it. All right, watch this movie while I go upstairs. I got the heater on in the closet, so I'm gonna go watch the movie here and see how it looks outside with you folks. This means I'll be in the Twitch chat, not the YouTube chat. Yeah, so I'll be monitoring the Twitch chat. So please join us on Twitch. Make sure, tell a friend. Like I said, I need 13 subscribers on YouTube in order to make the next level of whatever YouTube offers. So subscribe to that YouTube channel. Get us to 501. Make it 505. I'm not greedy, you know what I'm saying? That way I can see what this survey crap is all about. Let me go out to the garage and see what the varsity BT squad is all about, though. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Gillette! The best a man can get! Hell yeah, I'm running that fucker backwards and sideways. Woo!
Did you see what that guy did? He just pushed me off his front. He just hit me that I went wide, so that's not very nice.
That's not very nice. Okay, I won't try doing it backwards. I'm just gonna go to map 6, right? Is that all we're doing? Jesus. I told you that's a good microphone. It's almost like it's overdriving, even though it's like halfway across the room. It's literally, like, here's the microphone right here, yeah? At the end of my arm. And it seems like it's picking up better than the fucking SteelSeries microphone on my headset. You know, my $400 headset. Does that stand for drive it like you fucking sold it? Because it was so boring you wanted to fucking punch yourself in the dick every time you got in it? Is that what that means? Drive it like you just punched yourself in the dick and it hurts? Seeing as how it's not going to be that strenuous or anything like that, why don't I wear my Jordans so I can make myself feel like Tyler Reddick? Now, why the Jordan brand doesn't sell gloves and shoes and boots and stuff like that is fucking beyond me. Because you know I'd buy every color of them. I tried to get some of those NASCAR gloves and stuff like that, like the nice ones or whatever. Like I wanted, I contacted Alpine Stars to try and get some junior skeleton gloves. Ah, fuck, I just cut myself. Trying to get these fucking shoes on, Jesus Christ. Got them too tight. Can't get my foot in here. Oh, a little too tight. Let's let him breathe a little bit. Dude, I literally, my fingernails are so fucking weird these days. It must be an age thing. Or I think what it is I'm too much intake, if you know what I mean. You know what too much intake means? You know what the oh shit, I just stepped on my shoelace. Jesus, good thing it's not the pink one. These white ones can probably be easily replaced. So you know what the term consumption is? People used to die from consumption. I think it's because they smoke too much opium. Tuberculosis probably is the same as opium. Okay. Check out my Jordans, yo. Have you seen these yet? Do you get Michael Jordans in the UK? You get Jordans in the UK? Fuck yeah. People probably love rocking Jordans in the UK, yeah? Or no? Do they just wear Doc Martens? What in the fuck is wrong with my camera again? Jesus fucking Christ. It's like I gotta keep the mouse in my goddamn hand all the time with these motherfuckers. I don't know if you can tell, but one of my cameras is completely fucking broken. See if I can just do this. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna do this. Sorry, it's gotta be done. I think it has something to do with the auto brightness thing or whatever. Oh my God, my room is so messy. Please don't look. Don't look. Don't catalog it to try and come and rob me either, you motherfuckers. You know I'm coming out swinging. I got more hockey sticks in this motherfucker than you know what to do with. You ever see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Casey Jones? I'm coming at you like that motherfucker. I'm coming at you! Whew. Nike is popular everywhere because no one can turn down a cheap, made pair of expensive sneakers. I've had them all my life. Actually, this is my first pair of Jordans since I was in I forget what grade, but I was in elementary school. And I tore through them in 2 or 3 weeks. Literally the sole popped out in the center or whatever from whatever reason. So, there. So yeah, my mom said never again, and I never got another pair of Air Jordans. I was not allowed. So I finally got a pair here. They were super fucking expensive. Oh my God. They were so expensive. Fuck. Oh. Actually, I got a tip for getting Jordans a little bit cheaper. You want to hear it? There's this site called StockX, right? And if you don't necessarily mind, the color of the shoe, and you just want the style of the shoe, there's some cheaper ones out there. You know what I'm saying? You get some $100, funky, freaky fucking color, Jordan 6s or, Jordan 4s or something like that, I got for, under retail. You know what I'm saying? Because, retail is about, $180 to $200, $230 depending on, the shoe. But, I've seen them for as low as, $100. Same shoe. You know what I'm saying? Shoes recently, I thought, I wasn't going to be able to get that sold out real quick. They were, a plenty on StockX because, they just buy them all up and try and resell them for more money. So, anyway. Where's my buttons here? Fully matted. I'm fucking dieseling this thing like a mother effer. I'm getting ready to drop a brick on my nuts. So you want to talk about cars? I posted the one that I like the best. I actually do like the Cadillacs. It's just the price that they offer them at, and like the engineering. Like, I swear to you, they were designed by ICE engineers, you know, internal combustion engineers, to make you want internal combustion engine cars, period. Because I've owned a fucking electric car for 6 years now, right? We got it in 2020, 2021. We have the first edition Model Y Performance. And let me just tell you, pretty awful, you know, to go from that car and, like, you know, understand electronics and understand like the myths of range anxiety or whatever, and then to go to Cadillac and just, you know, feel like I'm getting clowned, basically. You know, from start to finish, they're clowning us. Like, literally clowning us, and I just can't fucking believe it. Their electric cars exist to, like, you know, service, like, the foreign markets, I think. You know what I mean? As, like, a status symbol, like, kind of like Tesla began, like, you know what I mean? Now Tesla just, like, you know, everybody wants their cars, I think. Oh, why am I not in 5th gear? What the fuck? See what I'm doing here? I'm probably not going to beat anybody. You know what I mean? I might just get the 4.6, but I'm thinking this is how you do it. And get that 30 miles like those dick fags are getting. You know what I mean? Just kind of quarter throttle, and you just use the gears to, like, make as much speed as you can. I just don't know this track well enough to know what's uphill and what's downhill. Like, this is all downhill now. And you gotta really rip it, because you got racing softs on. Just turn the fucker over, right? Like in these sections here, just quarter to half throttle. Don't get the engine note. You hear that? I mean, I hope you don't hear it. That's the point. Just like almost inaudible. Dude, maybe I can use the handbrake. And this is where I messed up yesterday too. That was the other thing I messed up, is I didn't really use the the tires. I kept thinking to myself, like, man, this thing is probably got so much grip, probably never have to lift. And I'm like going into these corners like totally lifted. So fucking boring. And don't drive up the fucking hill, for fuck's sake. Go to the low sides. See this? I feel like I'm driving a semi-truck, man. Why don't I just get Euro Truck Simulator? Fucking use my ultra-wide like a giant fucking Peterbilt windshield. Am I going uphill or downhill? I can't tell. I'm downhill to uphill, right? I think you're right, that last mile is going to be fucking hard as nails. But yeah, I'm pushing for the downhills, for fuck's sake. Come on now. Let's F this thing up. F-O-R-D. Fucker only runs downhill. When that RPM goes up, I want to shift. Good thing I forgot to put my heart monitor on. You know what? I got another trick too. When you're going downhill, if you weave back and forth, you can probably get more mileage out of it. Like if you go from white line to white line, not slow per se, but you know what I mean? Like go like this. When you're going downhill, because you won't use as much fuel. See, I was using a little more fuel doing it. You know, there's probably just a couple of different ways to do that when you think about it. I'm really fucked now. If I can get to the top of this hill, I'm good as gold. Because then I can just roll down. Yeah, fucking like I said, you said the last mile is hard as nails. I should be good. If I just keep doing this. I feel like I got going too slow and I let my momentum die fucking around with gears and, you know, moving around the track and stuff, but I think that's the key. Back in the downhills, like I was talking about just now, is if you weave back and forth, I bet you that's like a big deal. And like honestly, I never thought about that. And if I don't make it, that's gonna be like the thing I'm gonna do when I'm going downhill and coasting. I want to do weaves. You know what I'm saying? Because like you're going in a straight line, you're taking up that much space. If you're weaving from left to right, you're adding, you're almost doubling your distance traveled, right? Or wrong? I think that's right. Is there a clutch setting too? Because if there's a clutch setting, that would be awesome as well. Because like part of the limitation is the clutch setting. No clutch and no good. Did you have the manual transmission? Do you have the manual transmission? The SQ, whatever, 7-speed? Oh, we get some downhill here in a second. Oh, man. Fuck, if I get to the downhill, it's over. Yeah, I could only get the handbrake to work, motherfucker. I did that by accident yesterday. The Cadillacs have handbrakes. Yeah, the Cadillac has a deceleration handbrake that adds in extra regen when you press it. Should I be in first gear or second gear the way? Or was third gear the way? I felt like when I was in third gear, it was using too much gas. Oh, I'm done. Shit. Look at that, I beat Mikhail Hazael. Fuck yeah. Can you roll backwards? Oh, can you just roll backwards and go the other way? You can drive up the banks, too. Dude, maybe it's like a skateboard and you just fucking keep doing this. Oh my god, I'm knackered on this already. Just do that downhill, dumbass. Did you ever drive on the grass or no? Does driving on the grass get you fired? Watch me hit the wall or something. Did it fail you? Oh, this is fucking weird. What did I do? I'm in so much trouble. Goddamn thing stopped. Can you roll backwards? Dude, if you can roll backwards, it's on. You can just kind of go backwards and forwards in a crevasse and fucking be done with it. Oh my god, dude, that's the thing then. It's a riddle. You gotta find the crevasse and just go roll back and forth. Dude, that's it. You gotta find the area you can just drive in a circle on the grass. Up the hill, down the hill. Go try it. It's either that or this. Because there's all types of ways that you can drive on the grass to get more momentum and stuff like that. Like I could drive up on this and then drive down it and get more momentum. You know what I'm saying? Or you just cruise around in like second or third gear at fucking 8 miles an hour until you get to the next hill. I think it has to do with finding the right part of the track and then just going around on momentum in a circle. That's how they're getting 30 miles. If there's no fail on grass and you don't fail for rolling backwards, because I didn't get failed for rolling backwards, man. So like, you know, you could possibly just fucking turn around. You know what I'm saying? Something's wrong with the car. It's auto clutching. Did you just see it auto clutch on me? Are you seeing that? Did you see that? I shifted into 5th gear and it fucking, it engaged a clutch. It started to slip twice now. That's weird. Yeah, I think you can just roll backwards at the start. Go downhill without putting a single throttle in and just go backwards. Or that other thing that I said. Because this doesn't seem to be working either, because I'm like thinking like 1% per mile, and I think I'm not there. Or not per mile, but like 10% per mile is how it was last time. This is so boring. Oh my. I might as well fucking have my blinker on the whole time because I'm going so fucking slow. Because I was just thinking, if you just drive over the grass here at fucking 6 miles an hour rather than go all the way through there, you'll have more gas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If you just drive up the fucking just straighten all these parts that you can straighten out, you'll have more gas for the uphills. Does that make sense? These are the ways that I'm thinking you solve this riddle. Like, just go fucking straight right here. Like, outright straight. I turned the blinker on actually so I can like remind me to stay there. Yeah, I'm going downhill. I'm trying to like... Felt like I was going downhill. This is new too. So like what I'm trying now is I'm in the higher gears, and rather than like push through that rev range to get through the clutch or whatever, because it seems like it's auto clutching and it will like, you know, if I give it too much gas at this point, it will raise the revs and like the blue light will come on, and I'm in 4th gear, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing is just I'm tapping the gas to that point. So like to 2,000 RPM on the little RPM gauge thing. And it's not using like any fuel at all, really. And that's weird, so. I'm downhill though, so I'm going downhill. I'm going into downhill mode. Thank you, map. Maybe this high line is where it's at. Look how much fuel I've used. You feel that though? What a fucking thing this is. There is a clutch. I'm using it right now. But it's like a 1 foot like deal. So like maybe in the settings somewhere there's something that you can do. Maybe with the update they added something that you're trying to find. Because like I said, like I was surprised that you've got the fuel map for this. Normally that's like something you don't give like the user. Something like practical to use on a challenge. That's fucking unheard of. It's usually like, you know, racing tires in the rain or something stupid. You know what I mean? But see, this is doable. I'm just rocking the clutch. See that? See what I'm doing here? I don't know if you can see it or not. Hopefully you can see that on the revs. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I meant pedal. This is fucking brutal. Watch me work this fucker. Watch me work this. I'm gonna burn this clutch out. All you would smell right now is like a rabbit in a fire, like a fully haired rabbit burning in the flames right now. Or take a big wad of hair out of your vacuum cleaner and go outside and light it on fire. That's what you're smelling right now. Holy fuck. I figured it out. There is a clutch. There is a clutch. Do you see how my revs are going down? And I'm not moving anymore? The clutch is about to kick in. The clutch will kick in, and that's when you know you got to downshift. You want to run it at like 15 to 1800 RPM, and that's it. I can't believe I just figured this out. My mom always said I was a genius. I don't believe her. Thank God for the right blinker being stuck on and liking to clown myself over that. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you feel me, right? Like, I fucking totally figured this out. This is totally boring as fuck, and I want to, like, smash my head against the steering wheel, but... And please, kids, don't try this at home. I told you I was a superstar. I'm going downhill, right? I guess I'm not going downhill anymore. It's downhill around the corner from here, right? Or did I miss all my downhills? Yeah, you just feather it in between 15 and 2000. You're gonna go slow as mother stuffing can be. And I swear to you, I think you can probably roll downhill. I think you can roll backwards. I think you can roll backwards. So at some point on the track, there's a place where you can just roll back and forth and not go anywhere, but just continue to roll mileage. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to green flag and go faster. Quit making fun of me. Or is that your St. Patrick's Day celebration? We're gonna go downhill eventually again, right? Sometime soon? Or is this all uphill? This is the whole uphill section. Fuck. I'm just gonna keep doing this though. I mean, I'm cooking at 5 mile an hour, bro. As soon as I get over here, I'm gonna take this like kind of like lower looking elevation line here. Yeah, you're just so easily easing into it here. I wish I could hear better because I can't hear anything. Because there's an engine note to hear. I'm just like fucking idling. It's like diesel idling. Is this thing a hybrid? Am I running on the electric? All the trucks in the United States now, most of them have a system called like e-torque or, you know, drive assist or blah, 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 some kind of bullshit. So essentially what it does is it has electric motors either on the front axle or, you know, on the rear axle somewhere. Like I think the neighbor told me like the way that they had their Dodge set up is it was like attached to the rear end housing somehow. And it would just start the vehicle at low RPMs to increase torque and decrease fuel consumption. The other way they used to do it is they would do cylinder deactivation. So with the cylinder deactivation, they would have a computer tell the engine which cylinders to fire under which conditions. You know, and usually it would be like 2 on one side and 2 on the other, similar to like a North Star used to do. Like, you know, if it, you know, was having cooling problems or whatever, it would, you know, stop pumping fuel and just do air, you know, firing on cylinders and stuff like that. So it's been around for a while. So, anyway, now they're also doing 4-cylinder turbo trucks, and they're atrocious. People hate them. And like the big headline today, which I thought was funny, is Dodge dealerships are getting an increased whatchamacallit, sales by 25%, but like they went from 0 when they discontinued the V8s and stuff like that. Once they, you know, introduced the electric car and like all other nonsense, they stopped selling. So, you know, so their first order came through of, you know, Hemis. Give me a break, man. So I'm trying to not run up the left side of this road because there's a big old fucking hill. And then I'm gonna turn down once I get to the top of it because it looks like it's downhill. And then I'm gonna downshift. Or not downshift, but upshift. Because it looks like we're going downhill again here. Uh-oh. I guess I'm going uphill. I guess I'm going uphill. Gotta start all over again. Oh my god. That was so terrifying. Game, what are you fucking doing to me here? I swear, I think if I get to the top of this hill, I can just fucking turn around. And then do the exact same thing. And you could probably do it, like, you know, a couple of times. I wonder where my ghost is. Motherfuckers, I'm gonna pass it. It's gonna be out of gas somewhere, you think? Think I can get into second gear? I think I can. I think first gear burns too much gas. Yeah, if I can just get to the top of this fucking hill, dude, it's over. We're almost fucking there. You miss fucking, like, coming up this hill in a GT3, right? You ever thought about coming up this hill in a GTP? We have. We actually did really good in that race. I might have to shift into first here in a second. Yeah, I want to be in second gear. First gear burns way too much gas. I'm cool with right here going 5 miles an hour, man, to be honest with you. I know that sounds pretty lame, but I feel like I'm driving in a parking lot. Someone in jogging shorts would be running by me right now, flipping me off. If this was real life. Fucking running by me going, Schnell, Schnell, Schnell! on the right blinker on! Dummkopf!
Ja, 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 ja.
This is like the longest stream like I think I've ever done with like only driving 13 miles. I mean, I guess dirt oval streams are like that too because the tracks are like 1/10 of a mile. I still stand by this is a fucking horrible dick move by the fucking game developers here. The only thing slower than this is their game development and download content release. Took them 7 years or what? How long has this game been out? 5 years? It took them 5 years to do like a transformative update to it. I don't know if anybody knew that or not. I swear to you, I think you can just fucking, like, let the car roll back and just start going the other direction. Whatever happens here, I'm gonna try that afterwards. I can kind of hear it dieseling when I don't talk. These are diesels, aren't they? Like the wind. Oh, downhill. Oh man, if I get to some downhill shit, it is fucking over. You know it's over if I get to some downhill shit. See that right there? I'm gonna try and go to the low side there, and as soon as I get there, I'm gonna fucking hit third gear and I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be 10 mile an hour, man. Be like fucking, it'd be like warp speed, man. Mr. Sulu, warp speed. Scotty, more power. I can't give you more power. I can give you a bad accent and some attitude. Damn it. I've got enough of that. I've got a Klingon. And a Vulcan. Oh wait, that didn't happen in that Star Trek. That was a different Star Trek. Vulcans were evil. So we were talking about some of our old cars, like, the car debate is always a thing. Like, you know, the wife usually always ends up with, like, the wife is always like, I guess I'm not uphill yet. I'm still going uphill. The wife was all like, so, this car, you know, blah, blah, blah. And, like, we ended up talking about our Trailblazer, right? I don't know if I've mentioned that before. So, like, the Trailblazer is supposed to be, like, an economical, fuel-efficient vehicle or whatever. But if you drive it on the freeway, it's like fucking all bets are off because it runs at, like, you know, Formula 1 RPMs with, like, a turbo. Do you know what I mean? So it's, like, definitely not doing doing you any favors once you get it up to, like, you know, past 55 mile an hour. And the speed limits are 70, so therein, like I said, we are, like, beholden servants to the fucking oil industry, which, you know, most of it comes out of fucking somewhere else. It's bad news. I don't know, I talked to my neighbor about it yesterday. My neighbor had to just buy a new car. He had one of the original, you know, Jeep Cherokee, like the smaller version, like, you know, with, like, the 8-speed transmission and all that stuff that sat in, like, it sat at the factory because they didn't have the right software for the transmissions when they first built them. They were like I think they're German transmissions, maybe. Anyway, so those motherfuckers, you know, they took his car, they took a look at it, and, what we got here? They ended up, telling me he had a cracked differential, which I don't understand that. Like, I don't know if that was correct or not. But anyway, his cracked differential made him decide to get a new car. So he went and got, like, you know, I forget, I think he got an Equinox or something like that. And I was like, oh, sweet, did you get an electric one? He's like, no. I'm like, why not? Those things have, like, 200 plus miles of range or something like that. So, like, they're actually a pretty, like, decent, like, electric vehicle. And he's like, oh, no, I go up north and blah, 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 and do this, that, and the other thing. I go, oh, yeah? You go up north? When's the last time you did it in one pull? You know what I mean? Because, like, most cars have, like, you know, 200, you know, 50, maybe 270 mile tank range or something, like 300 at the max, right? And you're coming in at, like, 270 so you don't run out with 50 miles to go, right? So you're doing, like, a 250 range, like, blah, blah, blah. Bro, that's what you're doing in your stupid electric car. You know what I'm saying? You're driving for 250 miles or whatever, and you got to charge, just like you would have to take a whiz if you were doing a gas car. And, like, when you're driving around the city, and, like, for most intents and purposes, you're never driving more than 20 miles away from your house. You know what I'm saying? And if you drive a 20-mile radius, you know, around your house, you're not going to, you know, do 250 miles, which is, like, you know, the low end. You know what I mean? If you're getting, like, a fucking Subaru or some dumb shit like that. We were looking at Subarus today. They have something called a Trail Seeker. That's like an electric Outback. And those are, whatchamacallit, I forget how much they are. They're 260 mile range, that much I know. But it says plus or minus, so it could be whatever, because they don't have them in the real world testing yet. Anyway, she liked the Lyric, and she only liked it because it had a massaging seat, which would probably fucking break. It would not work when it's cold anyway. So, I don't know, man. The Optique V, I liked. I mean, I liked the Optic. I didn't really drive it. I just kind of rode in it, more than anything. And, like, obviously it would have to come with a, like a snow tire package for me. at that. Using the downhill. Yeah. We did it over the summer. It was brilliant. We did the typical, like, Michigan summer thing, you know? We went up to the places where people go. You gotta be so sneaky with the throttle on this. Basically gotta watch the RPMs and not the... The RPMs and the nose is what I'm watching. Basically, you gotta pretend you're using a clutch, which is, I don't know how you fucking do that. Oh, I'm not. I'm gonna imagine running out of gas and then trying to, like, you know, let it go backwards. When it finally goes backwards, you know what I mean? And that's game over, I guess. And then I'll try it that one time, and then I'm gonna go... I don't know what I'm gonna do to try and forget I ever did this. I'm glad I finished it, though. Because, like, right here, I want to drive right over this grass. If I drive right over that grass as opposed to, like, through all this shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the downhill, and I'm ready to go. Feel like I'm using more fuel than I'm able to, you know, apply here. You ready for some downhill? If I ever get here. Nope, I'm not gonna make it. Please! Please let me make it to the downhill! Watch me go off track and it fails me. That would be fucking the worst. Whee! Look, Mom, no hands! Whoa. Come on! Come on! Don't stop! Fuck you! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! I think you can just roll back downhill, man. I think that's how you get, that's how you get it. You feel me? I'm not watching that again. Let's watch this. Did I just wipe a booger on my fucking microphone? Probably. What up, playa? Rating, party of 1. Alright, so this is fucked. Stop at the gas pump, you motherfucker! What's the matter with you? Look at that head of steam I got, though. Wow. That's interesting, isn't it? Bet you ain't never seen that before. I lost a bunch of fuel doing it. That's a new technique, too. I'm way behind already, aren't I think. So dumb, I can't believe I'm trying to even think about doing this again. My dirt wheel's probably on the porch, for fuck's sake. Try this. Bro. Alright. Alright, you can't go backwards, I forgot. I think you get better gas mileage on the fucking dirt anyway. I'm testing for my teammate on Gran Turismo. I'm 1.5 miles ahead of him on the clock here, so I'm trying to get some data for him. I figured it out. All about that RPM range and the gears. Not necessarily what throttle you're in or what your throttle position is. And then those sections where you can straight... Is there a ghost in the fucking wind? Oh, I'm like, what in the fuck is that? There's like a ghost. See it? Like a reflection on the thingamabob there. But yeah, you just keep your gas pedal, like... Yeah, when you're trying to go forward, like with your foot on the gas, you got to keep the RPMs, like, in a certain range, like the clutch range. Go, you fuck this, I'm doing a race. Like, for real, I can't believe I'm seriously trying to fucking do that again. Fucking kill me now, dude. Kill me now trying to hypermile a fucking Suzuki Jimny around this fucking place. I'd rather jump it and, like, over, like, the fucking pit lane or something like that with a corkscrew or something. Hit the button. See, now I just saved myself 10 miles to do something else, for Pete's sake. Or I fucking... Oh, I hate that. Oh, you know what I did wrong there, too? Is I think that... You know why I used so much fuel the second attempt? Is I didn't put the fuel map up to 6. That's why I used so much fuel. I was wondering. Yeah, so do that. I think actually you should do that. Like, if you get, like, that zip through the pit lane or whatever, and you start with that, I think that's better. You follow me? So let it roll back. And then, or turn around or whatever, and then creep into pit lane, and then shoot out of pit lane. Well, I don't know. I didn't look and see if it used the fuel in pit lane. It could have used the fuel in pit lane running so high. I don't know. Just go straight. Just do it appropriately. Don't don't take the RPM over what was that, like 2,000. Like, get it going and then shift at 2,000. Get it going, shift at 2,000. But only when you feel the forward progress, because, like, you'll hear it. It'll go. It was flashing the rev light. It would go woo. It would just engage the clutch automatically. So you're running against that. See what I'm gonna drive here. I want to drive something I can use the handbrake with. Yes, I'm racing in my Jordans. Only this time only. See? Jordan, bitch. Oh, you're gonna let me have one? Oh, come on, man. Fuck. Oh, well. Booyaka! Slam dunk like Jordan. I beat the UK guy. Doing UK shit. You guys save more petrol than us over here because you got higher prices. I used to have it on a Barth, but it was black. I like this kind of off-white color, though. Mine was black with white 17-inch wheel package. Fuck you, Frenchie. I am Frenchie too. I am Frenchier than you. Wee wee. Gotta make sure I don't fucking scratch my shoes. Got fucking 2 laps to make this happen. Oh, there we go. Money shot. It's coming up. I'm gonna Play-Doh this motherfucker. Oh, that was an unwise move. I lost on the outside. Gonna be some fucking Renault on Renault crime here. That's right. Fucking get some. www.simgear.club. Actually, you can only get load cell ones now, so get some of that one. Fuck that car. Pretty sure I said I was never gonna drive that car ever again. Hell yeah, I gotta clean. I gotta do more? Son of a bitch. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna put my fuel map. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my fuel map to I'm gonna put my fuel map to 6. I'm gonna let it roll back, right? Then I'm gonna drive into the pits as carefully as I can. Then I'm gonna rip out of the pits in 5th gear and just try and manage it and stay in 5th gear till I get to the areas that I have to go down into 1st gear. And I'll see how that works. Because that had me totally tripped out that I can back up and then go through the pit lane like I'm going through a Hot Wheels slot car track fucking turbo thing. You know what I mean? Like Mario Kart. That's crazy, right? Because you use a lot of fuel just getting going that fast. You know what I mean? And it, if it doesn't use fuel to zip you through the pit lane like that, that's a boost right there. You know what I mean? My mistake for doing it with, full fuel map as opposed to the other way. I wonder if my wheel showed up yet. Really good deal, I need the really good deal. So what do I do with all my QR1s? I have a fucking shit ton of QR1s. Do I melt them down and make art from them? Do I make fucking cast aluminum bullion bars? What do I do? I'm doing that one more time for 2 miles. And that's it, just to test that theory. Because now I'm just totally curious about that. Yeah, dog. Grab some handbrake. Get you some handbrake, man. Get you some handbrake, man. Hey, YouTubers, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm at 488 subscribers. I need 13 more to get to 500 plus. So that would be 501. That would really help me out. It would put me on that next level of I think being able to do a paid survey thing on YouTube. So it's not like I'd be actually making money, because I'm sure I'd have to be invited for that shit. But no one's inviting me for anything these days. Some sponsor's nightmare, but hey, I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. So subscribe, thumbs up, put us up in the algorithm, find some comments, find some clips, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Heck, bullshit. Watch us do NASCAR, because that's actually really fun and exciting. See, I got a second NASCAR wheel. I got to figure out how to get that to the Netherlands. Maybe I can throw it like a frisbee. All right, I need 2 miles. Yep. 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 So, Gimme, the plan is Are there any other assists that you can use? That's the real question. Are there any other assists? You see my St. Patrick's Day hat? Isn't that sweet? We're always in the mood here. Yesterday I used my Shamrock Shake Porsche, old Porsche. Okay, so here we are. Super lean. Roll back. What's reverse there? This is gonna work, man. Oh, wow. Fucking A, she's a burner, mate. Oh, dude, holy shit. Why are you using all that gas? Holy fuck, what are you doing? No, that's no good. Should I whistle while I work? Maybe you're just like getting better mileage on off-road. Yes, I'm thinking you go straight to maintain momentum. clutch is gonna engage any second now. It does like an anti-stall. See, but I could go straight through there and then I'm not going uphill anymore. I'm going on a plateau. On purpose, right? There is something else going on that these people are doing. I want to know what it is. I think it has more to do with that RPM. Forward momentum, running that RPM is like the best strategy. So like whatever gear you have to do to get the best forward momentum without going over 2,000 is it. Feel this? I'm feeling this right now. Like roll third gear, like second or third gear, without losing your momentum and making it go into stall. Oh yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do. Has nothing to do with the throttle position. It's your RPM. And just pump it. Yeah, I'm feathering it in. And go for the low side. See how you went low side? Then drive down. I got my mileage. Hooray! And drive down all the way to the lowest point you think you can. Like, there's all types of tricks here, you know what I'm saying? You drive momentum down to here. And then all the downhill. Gradually wind it in. Little bit of throttle, little bit of throttle, little bit of throttle. Just like this. feel like such an idiot. Maybe if you used a controller with a turbo button. You know, like a scuff controller. Like your Call of Duty type stuff. Gotta use my other foot. Dude, if you're not learning something here, you're broke. Holy shit. This hurts. This is so fucking boring. I can't believe I'm doing this again. Pray for me. And crazy people like me. My fucking knee hurts. Am I actually going uphill? You'd think I'd get 12 miles, but no. Later, man. Sorry, I'm possessed. I just gotta know. I gotta know if my science is together or not. Otherwise, I'd be doing something more exciting. I think I got it here. You just bump up against the bite point of the clutch. See the front end of the car move? Just want to get to the downhill again. Dude, scuff controller. That's how you get 30 miles, man. With a scuff controller, you can probably rip around here on racing soft tires like at 100 miles an hour in this thing. All about having a scuff controller. You have a scuff controller, or like a controller, or a control like something or another that has a rapid fire like pulse mode. You're in there like swimwear, man. Turn all this crap off in front of you. Make sure you have it in map 6. And just fucking hit that scuff button, dude, and hold it so it just kind of does this, that weird, like, that 1mm press. You know what I mean? Like, just the contact press. Because, like, just a contact press would be like, you know, blap, 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 blap. It would be blipping at, like, milliseconds. It would almost not even know you're using gas at all, like, according to the game. You understand? And that's how my dudes are getting, either that or if they figured out a way to push the clutch in going downhill. Those are the only two ways that you're going to do that, I think. Because, like, I got the best results, you know what I'm saying, when I'm pumping it like that. So if you're hitting that scuff button right now, like I said, you are doing probably the speed limit from hill to hill instead of this shit. Because you should be able to generate the momentum from one hill to the next and be able to roll down from one to the other if you have, like, a clutch. This frickin' car ain't that heavy, you know what I'm saying? In those couple areas where you can generate momentum by going, like, off track, I think I'm gonna try that shit. Because, like, you gotta slow down to turn. Not, like, you know, a lot, but it slows you down when you turn. You know what I mean? See, on the right side here, it's higher than the left side. So I'm gonna try and go up here gradually, like, to the left. I mean, it's either that or just roll around with, like, the throttle and the clutch engaged in first gear. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, like, the only other way. Go around here, like, 5 miles an hour, like, on crawl mode. Like, this should be downhill, but it's not. I wish this was like iRacing and I could turn the wheel off so I could see the RPM. That's really all I care about. Seeing that RPM needle stay under 2. Right there. Keep it right there. No mistakes on that clutch and that shift. Second gear. Second and third gear are your lowest gears, maybe. This is so boring. Oh my god, it's 11:30. The dirt wheel's upstairs on the porch, I know it. I'm gonna stay up here and then I'm gonna turn down. Helicopters. God. Help me! I'm gonna get out and push. Oh man, there's another hill there. Shit. Pretty sure normally I'm doing like 100 miles an hour up through here, right? I'm going over the grass. I got ran out here. Trying to do it like a roller skate. Come on. That actually works. And go off the track. Remember, go off the track. No! We did it! We've done it! Brilliant! Alright, I'm gonna go get my dirt wheel and do something else. Because I'm over this. 9 miles twice, so that's 18. Count it. Shoot. Oh, God. I'll be right back. Can't wait. Can't be stopped. Fuck yeah, dirt wheels here. Yeah, I would like it. Well, I hope I win it. I got 13 days for them to give it to me for free. Spin the wheel! Huh. So we're back to shitty prizes. You know the old saying, like they say in the dirt racing, you want to play stupid games, you're going to get stupid prizes. Oh, fuck. I gotta not see this car when I come back. Oh, that's the wrong button. Surely that way we're going to see it when we come back. I just about came really close to pissing my pants, but I did not. So, anyway, like, the guy that was selling us the car, like, when he was showing us the regen button, he's like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, for situations where, you know, if someone brake checks you or something like that, it's just extra, you know, regenerative, you know, or it's just extra brake. Oh, so it's like the handbrake when I'm playing Gran Turismo 7 driving an electric car. And I can't stop going into turn 1 because I'm doing 300 miles an hour, right? And he's like, and I'm like, yeah. I thought it was pretty funny. He did not. After we got back, the guy's like, you know, I'm gonna let you guys go out. I got vertigo from riding in the back seat too many times. I'm like, yeah, maybe that's a good idea. No, we didn't. We were nice to him. We just thought it was weird. Because it definitely was weird. It was definitely a little on the weird side. But hey, nowadays, like, trying to buy cars that don't exist, like, buying an EV in the United States is basically like buying a classic car now. Because they discontinued them all. They discontinued them all. I know you're dreaming of me. The other thing too, I just so disappointed in that whole experience with them, Cadillac as a whole. Like, we bought cars from them before, but like, you know, I don't think that, like, you know, I don't know, maybe it was a different scenario when we bought them before. But we leased them, and, you know, we were in and out, and, you know, it was pretty easy to do. I don't know, this way is like, you know, they like literally, we came in there and like, you know, it seemed like, you know, we were getting in their way. You know, it wasn't even the end of the month, I don't think, or anything special. It was just bad experience, man. They happened. Bad experiences happen. So here's our steering wheel. Let's just open it really quick. This is way better. Yes, we do. They're very expensive though. Like these are the type of cars that I'm talking about. they're designed by, you know, traditional ice manufacturers, right? Polestar is pretty much going away from ice now, which is crazy because they were the ones the first to switch to all EV as like a luxury maker. But we've tried these EV60s and stuff like that. The EV60 I think is maybe the next one up from the 30. The 30 they just discontinued, and I think there were 60s across the street when I looked, but you know what I mean. It's just they seem really expensive. They're not eligible for the Tesla supercharger network, which means we probably can't charge them at home on our home charging system right now. So that's why we're kind of leaning towards that Rivian. The Rivian comes with a NACA adapter, or like whatever they call it, the North American Charging Standard plug. What else does? The Teslas obviously do. The Cadillac Optique does. And like, you know, these are some of the things that, you know, I'm looking for, you know? So, said, I mean, used like Model X's and S's are pretty expensive still. New ones are, you know, in the $100,000 range, which is just too much money. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's like they're trying to charge you for the car and all the gas that you're not gonna, you know, spend, and then tell you you're saving money on gas. You know, and like with the ICE ones, like from Cadillac, they drove so bad. You know what I mean? So bad that, like, I swear to you, they were designed by a person that designs ICE cars and was afraid to lose their job, or they were told if it went faster than the Corvette or any of our, you know, gas combustion sports cars, you're fired. The only explanation they can be so bad. You know, period. Even the dog thinks so. Because like the suspension between the Vistique and the you know, Lyric or whatever, and we drove the Lyric originally when it first came out. We drove the Vistique and the Lyric and the Optique all like one after another down the road. I mean, I asked the guy right away, you know, because I checked the tire pressures. Tire pressures were at 38 psi. You know, after we had been driving for a while, there's no way that those are the starting tire pressures for that car. So they sent us out in a car that had low tire pressure, and, you know, it just, maybe the ride sucks, maybe it wasn't, you know, delivery inspected properly or whatever. Some people are weird about that, but like something was off with the car. I noticed it right away. No answers, you know what I mean? And they want $100 grand for it. Not happening. Just, no.
Okay.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you doing dirt later or something like that. I'm going to open this thing up and have fun.